Well, hello YouTube. In this tutorial we're going to talk about structures. Think about structures as a, let's say, folder where we have, let's say, Excel file. In that Excel file, on rows and columns, we can have data, different data types. So it's like a small database, our own tables, our own databases. So collections of elements that can have different data types. Well, that's the theory. Let's roll with practical solution. How we are going to start even? Well, we must use new keyword we are learning in this playlist now. Structure. So struct and see immediately blue, dark blue, which means part of programming language. And also you have this in a C++. Right. After struct, what will be name for that, let's say, database? Let's say it will be books. Now, when we think about books, what we have there, like in the library, we have title of the book, author, topic, and let's say ID of the book there, like an individual number, unique number, just as when you go to library. So how to proceed now with typing code? Well, curly brackets, okay, and semicolon at the end automatically. This is what code block is offering me. That's cool. So now, if you remember how Excel look alike, in columns we must type data type. Like for title it will be string, for author it will be string, for ID of the book it will be integer. So strings, what is the data type? It's char, but bunch of chars. So char for title, and maximum number will be, let's say, 50. So this is just designation of columns inside that, like envisioned imaginary Excel column, Excel table, right? So this is for title, this is for author, and let's say 50, and this one will be for topic. So it's like a small database, and topic will be up to 100, let's say. It's up to you. What about number? Well, integer, and let's call it ID of the book. So this is structure, guys, just structure without data. Now we need to populate these things for individual book. Question: how to create individual book based on generic structure? Well, it is easy. In the main section we are going to say struct again. So what will be general structure? It will be books, because above main we can have multiple structures. So original is a book, books, sorry, and the first one will be, let's say, book 1 or some other name. It's up to you. Book 1, let's say. Now, how to target any of these individually through book 1? It's easy. We must use function or method. Name of it is strcpy, which means string copy. Now we are working with strings, bunch of characters, and with string copy strcpy, we are copying real data into any of these: title, author, topic, and so on. So string copy is a function, and when we work with functions we must use parentheses. Now, what is a target here? It is book 1. It is real book 1 right now. Okay, but that's generic. What exactly? Well, we are targeting title. We care about title. So title. And how you are getting individual things inside the book? Well, dot. Okay, book 1 dot something. Book 1 dot something. So this is target. And concatenation with real value. A real value is bunch of characters, which means string. And I don't know, like a relativity theory for Einstein, something like that. So relativity theory. Okay, so this is what we are putting into title, into book 1, based on books structure, right? And semicolon, right? This is individual instruction. So absolutely same stuff for other columns. Let's say string copy again for book 1, and we are targeting author, comma, author will be Einstein, I mean it is Einstein, Alberti, and also same line for, what was it, topic, to PIC, and topic is relativity when you go to search on shelves in a library. Okay, so this was entering data into title, author, and topic for book 1, book 1, 111. What about number? Well, we cannot use string copy because this is for strings. We will use just target when we talk about integers. There is no need to string copy, just entering numbers. So book 1 dot, and what is a target? ID of the book. ID of the book and equal, not dot, guys, not dot, but equal to, I don't know, this one. Okay. Right, so we have entered stuff somewhere in a PC, in a memory, I don't know, based on this structure. Let me test that with a run. And everything is fine. We do have data, but we are not using it. And down there, you're gonna see warning, like implicit declaration of function, blah, blah, blah. If you have error or warning, that means that up here we must use another header, okay, if compiler is complaining. Include, and the header we need is string.h, because there we have declaration of string copy. So string.h, yeah, without semicolon, because this is a header. And now these warnings will be solved. There you go, that's cool. And antivirus, damn thing, where is that thing? Just a second. Disable for 1 hour. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's use this data. How we are going to use it? Well, we can create function, but for simplicity reasons, now we are going to do manually stuff here. So printf and data for book 1. So this is her custom report. Okay, you don't need to state books, book 1, whatever you like use here. So book 1, this is custom report on the left side. So for book 1, for title, we need to concatenate that with string. What was the term here? The format specifier, yeah. So s, and then we're gonna concatenate that with a t. T means tab, one tab to the right, because we wanna our report to look kinda nice. And after that we will go to new line. So this is left side custom report. And now concatenation with real stuff. What is a real thing here? Real thing is a book1.title. So let me copy this right here. Okay, that is for title. And let me run this code, and now we're gonna see only title here. Relativity theory for book 1. Okay. So you get the point here for other fields. And I'm gonna copy paste this couple of times. This will be for what? Author. This is string again. Author. This is a topic. This is topic. And what was this? ID of the book. ID. And this thing is ID of the book. Like a real column in an imaginary table. And now we're gonna have all of them. And let's also have like a printf, a little bit of header. New line, because it's easier, it's nicer, and everything will be fine now. Why I don't see that number? Oh, it's not S, it is D. 4 digit for integer. There you go, everything works now. So let me repeat one more time how to create structure, which is a collection of elements. Struct keyword, a little bit of space, generic name for generic structure, individual data types. In this case, we are using char because we are working with a bunch of characters and they in the reality consist string. Okay, and down there when we are working with integers, of course, int, a little bit of space, name for column. Inside the main, based on books, which is a struct, we are creating individual entry like a row in a table, book 1 in this case, and then we are using string copy function inside a string.h to copy custom strings, I mean real strings, into title, author, topic, which is name of column. And for integer, we are just stating what is that unique row dot id of the book equal, okay, equal symbol and then id. So this is for data, let's say, entry, and this is for data extraction. Very simple stuff. Just remember, when you are grabbing strings, use %s, which means format specifier for strings. Little bit of t, which means one tab to the right, little bit of vertical line with the n, and then comma, concatenation with real row dot that specific column, and a little bit of I don't know, header or line, call it whatever you like. So yeah, this is it in this tutorial. This is not complicated, but it's a lot of code because this is like a low level, middle level stuff, but you're gonna find structs very useful in C and also in C++. Of course, a little bit later, if you switch to another programming languages, you're gonna probably substitute this way of solving things with the real databases, but it depends what you do, because C and C++ are very great when you deal with middle and low level stuff, especially with electronics, with calculations, with simulations. So you're gonna definitely need knowing these headers, what is there and what kind of functions from there you can use to solve, let's say, low level stuff. So repeat this like manually a couple of times, replay this video, and you're gonna get there. Don't worry. If you think that this is a lot of code, don't worry. Just grab basic concepts, because everywhere or on internet you have examples and so many YouTube videos. So don't try to memorize, just generic concepts, so you do know how to type something in Google search to get results. Okay, don't be like a USB flash drive. Use your mind for processing and not for memorization, right? Okay, as always, thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial. Ciao.